How in the world is TikTok going to help this random guy on the internet retire with over $2 million? That's probably what you're wondering since you clicked this video. Long story short, I manage 2 TikTok accounts that are monetized through the Creator Rewards program. I view this as income that I can use to invest rather than using the income I earn from my day job to pay for my investments. This helps take the pressure off of trying to budget my regular income to include investing. Now, my goal is to use this income from the TikTok Creator Rewards program to help me build a solid dividend growth stock portfolio within my Roth IRA to help me retire with that $2 million portfolio. As of right now, the maximum amount of contributions you can make to a Roth IRA is $7,000, which comes out to about $583 a month. So I'm setting my goal to earn at least $583 every month between these 2 TikTok accounts so I'm able to max out my Roth IRA. The goal of this brand new channel is to document this investing journey. I will be starting my first Roth IRA account and documenting all the stock picks and growth of that account right here on this channel. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, if you could slap the like button and subscribe, it would greatly help me out on my first YouTube journey. Okay, let's get into the video. First off, for an example, we will plug in some numbers into this dividend calculator to prove that it is possible to grow this account to $2 million by maxing out a Roth IRA. Let's use SCHD for this example. We'll set the annual contribution at $7,000, which is the max amount you can contribute to a Roth IRA. The dividend tax rate will be 0. We'll set a conservative dividend amount increase at 8% and a share price appreciation at 5%. And let's go with 33 years for the time invested. And boom, an ending balance of over $2 million. That's the magic of the Roth IRA and reinvesting dividends. For those of you who don't know, a Roth IRA is a tax-advantaged retirement account that you fund with after-tax income. Inside a Roth IRA, your investments grow tax-free. And after the age of 59 and a half, you can withdraw the full balance tax-free and penalty-free. You can also withdraw your funds at any time, however, you will have to pay a penalty fee on any capital gains that you withdraw. A Roth IRA is a perfect place to hold dividend stocks as you are not taxed on your dividends you earn with the Roth. And when you reinvest those dividends, they are not counted towards your max contribution of $7,000. And I want to emphasize on this because reinvesting dividends is going to play a big role in getting to that $2 million portfolio. I plan on revolving most of my stock picks around companies or ETF that pay those sweet, sweet dividends. Be sure to watch to the end of this video because we will actually be buying the very first stocks to have in this Roth IRA. And also leave a comment with some stocks you think I should add into this portfolio. Let's dive into some analytics from my TikTok Creator Rewards program and discuss some stocks that we could look at to get my Roth IRA journey started. As we look at the analytics of these TikTok channels, I'm going to leave the account names out just so I don't get unwanted traffic to these accounts. So for now, let's call them TikTok A and B. Firstly, looking at TikTok A. This account currently has a little over 134,000 followers, and it does pretty well in terms of views. Over the past 7 days, we've had a total of 239,000 views and gained just over 1,600 followers. Now, before we look at the earnings, I'm going to let you know TikTok only pays you for every 1,000 qualified views, which TikTok defines as any video viewed on the For You feed that the viewer watches for more than 5 seconds. So hopping into the earnings menu, we see that the 239,000 views equate to $186.58 for the last 7 days, which is well on track to help us with our goal of $583 a month. Over the past week, our best day was the 14th with a payment of $38.90. And looking at the analytics, we can see that day we got 49,000 views. As you can see, we honestly have a very high RPM of $1.48. For those of you who don't know what an RPM is, it just means I earned $1.48 for every 1,000 qualified views I gained on my video. Recently, my videos have actually been getting an RPM of around $1.50, which is really exciting to see. And if you're wondering why it's so high, it's because my audience is actually much older, mostly in the 55 plus category. Looking at our last 30 days, this channel has earned $611.74. So this channel alone has actually surpassed our goal of $583, which is exciting to see. Now jumping over to TikTok account B. This account has nearly 53,000 followers currently, and is also doing fairly well on views. It has received 414,000 views over the last 7 days, which comes out to just over $250. Taking a look into our earnings, we can see that the highest paying day was August 20th at $44.47, and that was from a total of 86,000 views. Here we can see our total number of qualified views as well as our RPM, which is sitting at $1.11. Expanding the graph out to 30 days, we see that this account has made us a decent $376.70. And you can see that I was not posting near as frequently on this account, so the first part of that 30 days is pretty boring. So in terms of our last 30 days, we have actually blown our goal of $583 out of the water. Adding up our income from the 2 channels, we get a total of $988.44. Just $12 shy of hitting $1,000 in a month, which to some of you guys may seem like nothing, But to me, this money truly feels life-changing, as I don't have to dip into regular income to fund my Roth IRA. It truly feels like free money. Now let's hop over to my brand new M1 Finance Roth IRA account and buy our very first stocks to add to this portfolio. But before we do that, why don't you just do me a favor and hit the like button?
Okay. Do it.
And if you're going to like this video, you might as well subscribe while you're at it.
Okay. Do it.
Alright, we're over here in the M1 account, and as you can see, I have $500 ready to invest. I know it's not our $583, but I'll be sure to transfer in that other $83 here soon. So as I said, I plan on doing a video similar to this one every week where I buy stocks and ETFs for this Roth IRA. Firstly, I want to focus on companies that have paid dividends consistently over time. So companies like Coca-Cola, Johnson & Johnson, and 3M, just as an example. However, I also want to be aggressive with some of the portfolio and focus on something like covered call ETFs that pay a much higher dividend and more frequently. First, let's look at QYLD. QYLD is a covered call ETF that pays a monthly dividend of around 17 cents per share as of last dividend payment. And that's because QYLD has a high dividend yield of around 11%. So this is what I'm talking about when I say I want to focus a portion of this portfolio on aggressive dividend-paying stocks and ETF. I'd like to have a portion paying me high dividends monthly so I can reinvest those dividends and get the dividend snowball rolling quicker. Yes, I know this is a lot more risky, but I guess that's a chance I'm willing to take. So for today, we're just going to buy up one share of QYLD. And there we go. The first holding has been added to the portfolio. Now let's look at a more safe investment like Johnson & Johnson. Johnson & Johnson has been increasing its dividends paid to the shareholders for the last 62 years, which makes it a dividend king. With a stock price of around $158 and dividend yield of just over 3%, this feels like a safe place to put an investment. Johnson & Johnson has also had a fairly good stock appreciation price over the years. Its average rate of return is just over 10%, making it a very nice stock to add to our portfolio. We'll just buy one share of Johnson & Johnson quick, and there we have it. 2 holdings setting in this brand new Roth IRA. You'll love to see it. So there you go, guys. There's a couple of picks I made for our very first episode in this series of funding my Roth IRA. We took our very first steps to hitting the goal of making this a $2 million portfolio by the time I hit retirement age. I will be continually updating this channel with my stock picks each week, so if you enjoy the video, please subscribe so you don't miss out. Also leave a comment of some stock picks you guys think I should add to this portfolio. And with that, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.